Welcome to another edition of Beer Bros and BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian. Tonight, these guys that are sitting around me are
Dan,
Tony,
JJ, the Mel Chef.
So, why don't you guys go ahead and tell us what beers we have tonight?
Okay, well, JJ, you got the one we're having first. Which one is that?
Due South Brewing Caramel Cream Ale.
we've also got another Peruvian beer from my Peruvian travels, McDonald Volcano Red Ale.
Okay, I am bringing Prairie's Pirate Noir.
Excellent. And finally, we've got Orval from Belgium.
Is it Orval or Oval? Because I don't really see an accent there.
There's no popcorn.
According to my YouTube research, it's Orval, but I could be wrong. Because I've just discovered that not everything that you read or hear on the internet is 100% true.
What?
Say what?
Not even that.
And this is the BS part of the show. Because that's bullshit right there.
It was a shocking discovery to me as well. So it's either Orval or another pronunciation. If anyone knows
Orval?
for sure, tweet us at BeerBrosBS.
Is it not Bear Bros? BS? Are you even sure it's pronounced Bros?
It could be Bear Bros and Bis.
Or Bus?
No bris.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
No, that's like a circumcision.
Yeah.
A bris. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely none of that.
we certainly don't want that to happen to any of us at this stage of our lives.
Yeah. Anyway.
Snip, snip.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us about the beers we brought, JJ?
So yes, it is the Due South Brewing from Boynton Beach. Featured previously on another episode. This is their...
Boynton Beach, Florida.
Well, yes. Yeah. Very good. This is...
Not everyone listening knows where Boynton Beach is.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So Boynton Beach, Florida.
Thank you.
So this is their caramel cream ale. It's 5%. This is the 2015 version, and comes out pretty much as its name states, a very caramel color, kind of amberish, with a nice creamy head. So it's also got a little bit of vanilla beans that are added, so you get that flavor towards the end. So yeah, Tony, what do you think?
As Tony takes a drink.
Yeah, you caught me off guard there. Yeah, you could taste the caramel malt part of it, and just a hint of vanilla
Yeah, towards the end.
on the finish. Yeah.
It's a lot like cream soda. If you get the canned soda, cream sodas.
Yeah, a little bit.
Dr. Brown.
Is,
Right.
is that back end? That's that cream soda. Definitely not the front.
I would say it's like diet cream soda. Because it's not like super sweet.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
You know, I'd probably prefer a cream soda, to be honest. I'm not really a huge caramel fan in general. But I will say that this beer tastes better than the previous time I had it a couple years ago. I think they kind of refined it a little, and it's a little bit easier to digest and stuff.
Yeah, actually, there's a funny story about this. The head brewer, he had his wife taste this beer for over 2 years before he actually put the product out, before she was like, oh, it's getting there. And little by little, he would keep making changes to the beer, and eventually came out with the final product.
Thanks, Mrs. South.
Yeah, I don't know her name, sorry.
Are you sure? How do you know it's not like, their name is Due South and just South? Like Jay Wakefield.
I'm going to go ahead and admit that I don't know the brewer's name, and that was a joke I was trying to make there.
Whee!
Oh, you were making a funny.
Yes.
Oh, I made it funny.
I'm gonna
Master
I'm gonna
Splinter
attempt
over here.
quite a few tonight, so be ready.
So as long as you're on the spotlight, what topic you bring for us tonight?
Well, for me, it was no question for me. It was the most exciting news to come out in quite some time.
The Berlin Wall fell again?
We landed on the moon again.
I didn't know that they rebuilt it so it could...
There's some of it still up as far as I know.
I believe so.
That's true, there are pieces.
There's free pornography on the internet.
What? No way. I'm sorry. Show's canceled, man. I gotta go.
What the fuck is the internet?
Something Al Gore made.
Oh.
Well, the internet is a communications tool used the world over to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
Bong!
Okay. Exciting news. McDonald's is now going to serve breakfast all day long.
Holy shit.
Yes!
Like, all day, every day?
Yes.
Fuck.
My prayers are finally answered that I'll be able to get Egg McMuffins at lunchtime and sausage burritos at 2 in the morning.
Yes.
I'm just thrilled, you guys.
Yes.
I don't know.
So you're telling me that you're not going to go to Taco Bell at 2 in the morning so you can get a breakfast burrito? I don't buy it.
Well, number one, I do love Taco Bell. Let's be honest. But at 2 a.m., they don't have breakfast at Taco Bell. First of all.
Dun, dun, dun.
But that's not what you want at 2 a.m. You want to, at 2 a.m., you just want to put a burrito in your mouth.
Well, you did say breakfast burrito.
This way I have the option.
Sometimes you just feel a little eggy.
Exactly.
Dude, that's
Some
sausage.
sausage.
I'm sorry. I'm just cracking you up over that. Just cracking your shell.
Oh, I see egg and crack, yeah.
That was excellent. JJ was just ready to use that pun.
That was fucking terrible.
It just laid out.
That joke laid an egg.
Yeah, it was runny.
It's a little rotten.
You
It smells a little rotten.
Let's just flip it over. Let's keep going. See the sunny side.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus. We're just getting all scrambled right now, man. Let's stay on topic.
But let's
I'm sorry. I won't poach you anymore.
How hard is it to poach a goddamn egg?
You're gonna eat so many spider webs. That's an Archer reference. But yeah, I'm just excited for all the possibilities.
What's your favorite breakfast item from McDonald's?
It is between those two, the Egg McMuffin and the sausage burrito.
With the hot salsa and the plastic packs.
You've got to.
The picante sauce.
Yeah, that's the best. I love
That's
that.
like dollar store salsa. That's gross.
But it
What'd you call? Wait, hold on. What did you call that?
picante.
I thought it's picante.
It's actually
Are you sure about that? Or is
picante.
Did you look that up online too?
El picante.
I thought it was like pecan tea.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Picante.
I always thought it was weird. Like I don't taste any pecans in there.
I didn't get any pie in mine.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Jesus, you guys.
So if they're going to be serving breakfast all day, are they going to be serving, like Big Macs in the morning too?
Ooh.
I do not believe so.
Oh, man.
I think the
McDonald's rollout menu 2020.
that's
You heard it first here on Beer Bros and BS.
yes. And on our 2000th episode, we'll hear the news that they're serving Big Macs at breakfast time, and we'll be like, yes, exciting news. Since
You heard it here first. Episode 19.
Your intestines cannot handle Whoppers of this magnitude.
exactly.
Yeah, that's Burger King.
Hey, they're trying to make peace.
No, actually it was Burger King and McDonald's shut them down.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Actually, tell that story.
Yeah, I wanted the McWhopper.
And it was only going to be at 2 or 3 restaurants in Atlanta.
Oh.
It wasn't going to be all of them.
No.
Of course, Atlanta.
Well, you know what I did? I went and I bought a Whopper and bought a Big Mac, and I made the McWhopper myself. And it was pretty amazing. I highly suggest doing
You
this.
are a mad scientist, JJ.
Yeah, I put the Big Mac in between the buns of the Whopper and ate it.
That is
Unbelievable.
that is like some metal chefing right there.
Yeah, it was more
That
like
is
metal.
absolutely metal.
Yeah, it was-
You're meddling around with shit you shouldn't be meddling with.
It was more like metal shitting, but
That's
Oh, wow.
You kind of asked for that, though.
Pink Floyd has an album called Metal,
They do.
Meddle, and for the longest time I had never seen it written. I had just heard it spoken, so I thought it was Metal.
You're like, this album's not very heavy. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Like when you see, what's the song from them? Did You Make Her? And
That's Led Zeppelin.
Oh, that's Led Zeppelin. Ooh, sorry. Oh, God.
Come on, don't you know you're Pink Floyd?
Yeah, throw me under the rock and roll bus here, sorry.
Oh, there was no escaping that one.
Yeah.
I
What kind of metal chef is that?
I couldn't let that slide.
Yeah, that was bad, sorry.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
But what was your point?
I don't know.
Okay, then.
His point was that he confused Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd.
I'm always confused.
Too many.
To be fair, they're both British.
And, you know,
They play guitars.
and best listened to on, like, psychedelics, so maybe that was the...
Well, pretty much everything's best listened to on drugs.
Well, when you have a McWhopper, it's euphoria. Like, you're just
So what exactly is the McWhopper?
Well, the idea that the original...
It's a slur of an Irish Italian immigrant. I think that's the best one we've ever done.
Yeah, that was...
well played, sir.
hats off.
Yeah, I mean, the original concept was it was going to be the three buns, you know, the middle bun with the Whopper toppings and everything, using the actual Burger King patties,
It was only
but the McDonald's special sauce.
it was the top two buns. It's like the top half was Big Mac and the bottom half was Whopper.
Oh, okay. All right. That still works because, I mean, Burger King tries to put out the Big King and their secret sauce is no Big Mac sauce.
This is true.
It's just ketchup and mayonnaise and relish.
Shh.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. The Hamburglar will kill you in the night.
And steal your ham.
Nothing kills the grimace.
Maybe a heart attack.
He's still going.
As far as you know.
I don't know. He looks like he's short of breath.
Mayor McCheese is the one who died. Or Birdie. I think Birdie's dead.
Birdie. Holy shit. Nobody knows who Birdie was.
Not me.
Ronald McDonald killed her in the 80s.
What about Big Mac, the beloved constable and Ronald McDonald's best friend?
He's also dead. Buried in the desert.
Because of the virus.
Probably from eating too much McDonald's.
The deadly, what was it? The Mutaba virus?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, so I'll just say that we'll transition to the next
Why don't we
person.
move on?
Yeah, move along.
Dan,
Let me see here.
what topic did you bring this weekend, Dan?
Well, I read this online and thought it was pretty interesting. There was a new robot that was made, with an AI and put into a human-ish form. They modeled it after Philip K. Dick, the author. So it has like a face that kind of looks like him. And PBS conducted an actual interview with the AI robot, and it was really interesting to see how it was able to learn. It was programmed certain things, but it was able to learn based off of other things that it was also hearing. It would recognize faces and know like who's who. It was able to learn things. It was really cool. But what really struck me about this, they're having a legitimate conversation back and forth, and kind of like in jest, the interviewer asks, "Oh yeah, so do you think robots are going to take over the world one day?" And this AI, like without even any sort of hesitation, it answers back, "Don't worry, even if I do evolve into Terminator, I'll keep you warm and safe in my people zoo, where I can watch you for old time's sake." And yeah, that was just absolutely insane. I mean, it's freaking crazy.
That's kind of terrifying.
It is fucking terrifying, right?
Denied.
What the thing is that they don't mention is that the beginning of that conversation began, "Hey, how are you doing today?" And question mark, ASL, question mark. Of course I'm real, aren't you?
I mean, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I'm sure they program it to kind of make some jokes and stuff like that, because they expect somebody to say something like that. But it's still pretty damn interesting, and it's. I just thought it was very cool. And
how's it compared to Japan's sex robot that they just came out last year with?
I don't know too much about that, but I mean, this actually has like a human-looking face. And
what's bullshit? The sex robot?
No,
I was gonna say
that Dan knows nothing about it. You own 42 patents in that sex robot.
He owns 69 of them.
Well, no comment. But plead the fifth. The fifth. No, I don't know much about that, but I thought that was really cool. There's actually a video of the whole back and forth, and I don't know, it was pretty interesting. Pretty cool.
Pretty.
What is that from? That whole pretty.
It's Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Correct.
Yeah, it's Larry David.
Okay, I've heard people say that. No, I never got the reference.
Pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what did the interviewer say after the whole we're going to put you in a zoo comments?
He shot him with a shotgun.
Well, no, you could actually see
his
him
mechanical
kind
one.
of like he has this like nervous kind of laugh. But you could tell he was taken aback a little bit, and then something. He kind of just looked around. There was like another. There was like some scientist there that I guess was one of the programmers of the robot that he was interviewing, and he just kind of looked at that guy and was like, dude, I don't even know what to say now. Like, I don't remember. He doesn't actually say anything. He just kind of like freezes for a minute, and then they come back in with the robot saying, quote, "Geez, dude, you have all the big questions cooking today. But you're my friend, and I'll remember my friends, and I'll be good to you."
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty crazy, man. I don't know.
It is always generally a good idea to stay friends with people that might kill you later in life.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's very. It reminds me, obviously, people are making those Terminator comparisons, but actually, a lot of the movie Ex Machina that came out maybe last year or like a few months ago. And if you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out.
I never got around to watching it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, and it's actually more. It like this, like it deals more with like the science of it rather than action sequences and shit. So, yeah, and funny mentioning that movie actually has a Miami connection because it co-stars Oscar Isaac, who used to be in a rock band down here called the Blinking Underdogs, and he was their former frontman. And yeah, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, man. By the way, and Blinking Underdog's saxophone player is now featured in the band Artificial. So give it up. That guy is the man. Anyway, I don't have much else to say. I just thought that story was pretty fucking crazy.
I agree.
You don't want to say anything about the sex robot?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean, leave it at that. I'm really.
I signed an NDA. I don't know if I can even tell you that much. No, really, dude. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't want to get you into trouble. Before we continue, we're on our second beer of the night. I think Tony calls that one Orville.
Orval.
Or is it?
Or did I?
Orval.
Where's this one from?
So this is from Belgium. And Orval is one of the... I was going to say 6... Trappist breweries, but I think now there's one more in America. Anyway, so it's a Trappist brewery, which means that they only brew enough to support their own operations, like they're not really for profit. Along with West of Letteren, which we had several episodes ago. But anyway, so this is a like a golden ale, and clocks in at 6.9% by volume.
It's got a great aroma.
I love the carbonation. The evanescence.
Did you say the evanescence?
Yes.
Would you say the beer
Effervescence
brings you to life?
Oh, Jesus. I knew you were going to go there.
Well, all these bubbles in my beer.
Wake me up.
No, it's I love the bite from the carbonation. Very well balanced. Very good. Very good.
It's
Yes.
floral, but not hoppy.
But it's still got some bitterness.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's not what you would expect from.
but not hoppy bitter.
Yeah,
It's like, you definitely get that. It's like that champagne yeast, that evanescence, effervescence. This is like a easy drinker. But at 6.9%, it'll sneak up on you.
Yeah, it does not taste quite as strong as it is. And considering it is a Belgian Trappist, it's kind of a different style than what I would expect.
Yeah, it's not like the Abbey beer.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's a lot lighter than what you would expect from that region. So I like it. It's pretty damn good.
So for this week, I'm bringing back one of our favorite topics, Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Yes.
The continuing adventures.
Of Florida Man, brought to
like
you by yours truly.
Yeah, it needs like a theme song,
I
like
was gonna
right
say.
before. Doo-doo-doo.
Maybe some Pitbull.
I'm working on that. Mr. Worldwide.
So- Florida Man.
He was actually almost
removing
in
it
this
from
one.
Uranus. What was that?
What just happened?
He did like this like popping sound. He did the.
Tony dislocated his shoulder.
I figured that would be the good theme for Florida Man. I don't know.
I would say dropping barrels of cocaine onto the beach
for lack of
while
a better-
running from the police.
That would have been like
Naked.
Florida Man in the 80s. Today, Florida Man.
You still have that.
But today, Florida Man is like
bathroom salts.
raping an alligator and I don't know,
Oh,
climbing on top
That
of
was
the
not
roof of the
true.
house.
Dan was not convicted about that.
Yeah, man. I totally got off. But so did he, so it was okay.
sploosh.
So the
Why
first,
don't you tell us what Florida Man did? And
What did Florida Man do
this week, Florida Man was shot at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, and evidently had shown up in a wrestling outfit, swinging a giant chain, and he spread urine and feces on the building before being shot by police.
Yeah, I heard something about that. That is freaking crazy.
Orlando. And one of these things I've noticed is a lot of these Florida Man things, these stories, don't normally come from Miami, which is normally what I would expect. They come from Orlando.
Central Florida.
Yeah, Central Florida.
Central Florida, man. It's, where there's nothing else to do.
It's the unclean water, I think.
That water is nasty over there, dude.
Mickey Mouse even grew up a cow.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I can say from experience that myself and Dan have been to Arcadia, Florida, and that's a scary place.
Yeah, man. I remember.
I like Arcadia. I don't know.
I
I've
know
gone camping
that-
there a few times.
The people there were very nice. It's just like they
There's
just got
some
hit by a
poor
storm. I think it was
areas, yeah.
Wilma.
Yeah, they got wrecked, man. And there was a lot of poor areas. You could see some of the houses were still kind of decrepit and stuff.
Like some people spray painted their own houses.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like Jeff Foxworthy for
Some
president.
stupid shit like that. Yeah.
That's not a joke. We really saw that. There's a picture of it.
Well, they do that.
We gotta find that.
Well, they do that in Miami too. It's
Jeff
called
Foxworthy.
It's called Wynwood. There's
Oh.
crazier stuff you'll see there.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's true.
I know. Crazier than Jeff Foxworthy.
Hey, yes, probably.
I'm gonna let you see the omelet. Get it?
You might
I'm
be a
gonna let
redneck
you-
if you would vote for Jeff Foxworthy.
So also coming out of Riviera Beach, Florida, Florida man got stuck in a vent while attempting to burglarize a gas station. He died.
Stuck in the vent.
He got stuck in the vent and suffocated.
Oof.
The guy that found out was a guy who had worked there for 10 years. He opened every single day for 10 years. And when he went in that day, he saw the guy with his, shorts hanging out of the ceiling. And he called police, and the fire department got there, and he was already dead.
Jesus.
Sounds like a tragic event.
We were kind of waiting for a joke or something.
Vent. I got it.
Oh.
Sounds like it was. It's a trap.
So Riviera Beach is like South Florida.
This one is Palm Beach. Florida man does a backflip in a cop car after he's arrested for stealing art. And actually, after reading that article, I don't know how he did.
Hold up. He was
Wait,
inside
the cop car?
and
Yeah.
was able to somehow
He didn't look like he was a big man. He was, and what's even more impressive is when you see his mugshot, he looks like he's upper 60s. So he's in great shape. He got caught. He evidently broke into a car. He saw some art there. He broke into the vehicle, took the art. When the owner got back to the car, he called the police. The police showed up to do a report, and the guy drove by, said, "I stole the art. I'm going to sell it." Well, the cop caught him, arrested him, and while he was getting arrested, he said, "As soon as I get out, I'm going to shoot the art owner, and I'm going to shoot you, the cop, in the back of the head." So he's not getting out of jail anytime soon.
Wow. That is crazy.
Oh, Florida man.
That would be some abstract art.
And
Sorry.
now, actually, one from Miami.
It is. He's probably going for some performance art kind of thing, though. Like,
Yeah.
This one, this is one of my favorites. Not really though. But it's funny because from Miami. Florida man decided to go swimming in his neighbor's pool, but he forgot to get out of his car.
was it Master Shake?
And it's funny. The headline is actually funnier than it is, but he just got drunk, lost control of his car, and almost drowned in his neighbor's pool. So the next one comes to us, Florida woman. She faked her own kidnapping just to get out of work.
Oof.
Wow.
Dude, those never work out for people. And that,
From experience, right?
well, no, but I'm just saying, like, you hear those kind of stories, where someone's like, oh, they've gotten missing or whatever, and they're just like, nah, I just didn't like my job or didn't like my significant other, so I took off. And so just saying I quit or I'm breaking up with you. They go the extravagant route of making up a story.
And my favorite for the week is Florida man breaks into school so he can call grandma.
Oh, that's sad.
So, I forgot where this one was. I think
Probably
also
Central Florida.
Yeah, I think closer to Palm Beach. Cops were driving by. They saw someone had broken through a fence, and they stopped, and they could see the window over there, and he had broken a window, and they found him inside, strolling through the halls. When the cops caught him, he said he needed to call his grandma to pick him up, so he broke into the school. After that didn't work, he got upset and tried to contact her via Facebook. That didn't work. That's why at that point he punched a computer and broke the screen. And then he ended up stealing some snacks from the concession stand. So I think they arrested him for $16,000 of criminal mischief. Jesus. Or is it pronounced mischief? Tony, I don't.
This is gonna be the running gag for the fucking next year of the show.
Mispronounce things. And...
So let me ask you, the tent that most people go to, because you're wearing an Oktoberfest shirt. What's the tent that most Americans go to? Most Americans, British, and Australians say they go to.
Is it the Hofbrau tent?
Is it pronounced Hofbrau?
I think so.
No, I can tell you it's not pronounced Hofbrau. It's pronounced Hofbräu.
Well, thanks for the information.
Technicality.
Okay.
The big librarian, everybody.
Spotting.
Should I applaud or give you a cookie?
You don't have cookies here. I went through your kitchen before the show.
Dave.
I just have a fridge full of beer, it's true.
Which is sad and awesome at the same time.
Hey, no, there's pudding snacks in there.
And pudding snacks.
Pudding snacks. The lemur might take them.
Are they pronounced pudding or pudding?
I thought it was pudding.
I don't know, but Tony just...
I'm going to start calling it pudding from now on, too.
Dave, Tony just gave you the clap.
Again.
It's pronounced pudding.
I thought it was pronounced clape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, before we get to JJ on his hodgepodge topic, we're on our third beer of the night.
Only
the third one. So this one is another one that I brought back from Peru. It is by Cerveceria Madoc from Lima, and it's Volcano Red Ale. And this one is 6.5% ABV. And
Was it made in a volcano?
Maybe.
Do they have volcanoes there?
I think so, actually.
Pretty sure there is.
Is it a llama volcano?
That's not a thing.
Sorry.
I guess instead of lava, it's llama. Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Took me a second. I'll pack up my bags and go check. Yeah.
Watch out for that herpes.
Yeah. So this is brewed with
Hamster.
With herpes.
with herpes. No, with five types of
Hamster.
First of all, why do you keep going to hamsters? They have guinea pigs. That's the thing. All right.
Whatever. It's their step cousin.
Or guinea pigs, like what they call Italians over there.
Oh,
Fuck. Dang.
well, hamster, guinea pig, whatever is small enough to fit up your butt.
Oh, dude. Did you
That was fucking awkward. That was a really awkward silence there.
Did you do that too, Tony?
How do you think I got the alpaca herpes?
What, a small Italian man up your ass? I don't. Where's this going? So please tell us 5 kinds of what?
The Italian police. Right? No, I'm sorry. 5 types of malts and 3 types of hops. So,
Well, you can definitely taste the maltiness of the beer. It gives it a. It's not a very harsh beer. I don't taste the hops so much. I can definitely taste all the malt in it.
Yep.
it's a very malt forward beer, which is not what I
It
prefer.
is kind of like a Whopper, the candy, not the slur,
Mick Whopper.
and not the racial slur either.
This tastes like when, like creme brulee, like burnt sugar. It tastes like sugar cane, like, I don't know what the fuck.
I would say with some of that malt, I even have like a little bit of taste of banana.
Yeah, I actually, now that you mention it, do get a little bit of that. I mean, I don't hate it, but
Bananas Foster. There we go. That's what it tastes like.
I wish. That'd be
I actually
awesome.
like this.
I don't mind it too much. I mean, I like maltiness, so that's kind of cool. But I wouldn't probably want more than like a full bottle at a time. You know,
Every 5 minutes
yeah.
for 2 hours.
Sounds like we're varying opinions on this one. 'Cause
I think so, man.
Yeah, I don't care for it much.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I enjoy it.
Then pass it on down.
Yeah. You want some extra llama juice?
Sure.
Some
Extra llama juice for you. There you
I don't want to your herpy juice.
from the Lama volcano.
That's a whole lot of llama. Lahama mama.
Yeah,
So Tony, JJ, why don't you go ahead and tell us what your topic is?
Okay, well, speaking of hot things like volcanoes, a big problem here in Florida would be that,
Florida man?
well, besides Florida Man.
Oh, okay.
Florida Man's always a problem. But,
Hurricanes,
not so much. Thankfully, we've been pretty good with that lately.
real estate fraud,
That's still pretty bad.
corporate fraud.
Well, that too.
traffic.
Nope, well, we always, that'd probably be in Burns Sarbacon at some point. But anyway.
It might come up.
It might show up,
yeah.
maybe like every fucking time.
every episode. But anyway, so it's always hot in Florida, as we know, and we got lots of theme parks and fairs and whatnot. So one thing that a lot of people like to do, get ice cream. Everyone loves ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream?
Lactose intolerance.
Oh, you beat me to that.
Well, those people, yeah, whatever.
They should be more tolerant.
Yes, exactly. But so when you're on the hot sun, typically if you don't eat your ice cream fast, you got melted ice cream running down.
Hold on.
Oh Lord.
When is the sun not ever hot? When you're are you ever in the
At
cold
night?
sun? You see the sun at night? It's called a moon.
No. That's,
In winter,
Yeah, we will go to the sun in winter
when the sun is cold.
when the sun is cold. But anyway, so summer's coming to an end. But anyway, so
Don't you wish that upon us?
yeah. Well, I hope
It's
so.
never over here in my
Yeah, I was gonna say it was 100 degrees today. Fuck. But anyway, so ice cream melts, running down your hands, very big mess. Sucks. Why don't they come up with ice cream that doesn't melt? Well, I've got news for you. Scientists have come up with a new formula for ice cream that will prevent it not completely melting, but it will last longer during this time. So, it's using what's called friendly bacteria, which is already scary sounding.
I don't know. We drink beer, man. Beer is all sorts of friendly bacteria.
Right, exactly. It's actually already part of the food group. So, it's called BSIA.
Well, I like the beginning of that.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of BS.
Beer Bros and BSI.
So, basically, it's, everything that holds ice cream together, which is air, fat, and water. And it's using the one element, which the fat, when it breaks down, that's what makes the ice cream melt. So now it's using the air particles to hold the fat together so it lasts a little bit longer. It's only going to be a couple minutes difference, but it'd be a big difference when you're having ice cream. So they said it should be available in all ice cream within the next 3 years, and it's going to be a permanent product placement. It's already been approved. So
it's funny because if it's just air, fat, and water, why am I not ice cream?
Just take deep breaths.
I'm not melting anymore. Wow, you're right.
Yeah. So we've posed the question on the show many a times. If you were stuck on an island with only one beer, if you were stuck on an island, you can only have one flavor of ice cream. What would it be, Tony?
Only one flavor of ice cream. Cookies and cream.
Oreo ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yeah, all right. Dan?
Jesus. Damn, dude, that's tough. Orange sherbet.
Really?
Yeah.
Vanilla.
That's very plain of you.
Yeah. Do you get any toppings?
I don't like chocolate, so I like vanilla.
Yeah, no toppings? You can have any topping you want.
A satellite cell phone.
So you can get off the fucking island?
on top
And like a utility knife. And a house.
on your ice cream.
Sure. I'm just gonna say, you know how you can make sure that your ice cream doesn't go down your hands and whatnot? Put it in a fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but people like the cones. Cones are crunchy.
You have cone waffle bowls. That is a thing. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
And if not, I'm leaving now. I will, trademark that. I will
Oh, yeah, they exist.
get a patent.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's but tradition. You get the ice cream cone. I'm a sucker for tradition.
What's your ice cream flavor?
Yeah, I'm with you. The Oreo ice cream. I have Oreo ice cream all the time.
Chocolate. So before we get on to the next one, was that it, JJ?
That was it. That was
Okay.
my ice cream melted already.
Oh.
Science hasn't provided me,
But soon.
but soon, 3 years.
So let me ask you guys, what burns your bacon? Tony, what burns your bacon?
All right, so
Llamas.
this is one that I encountered on my travel to Peru. And I've been...
People?
No. And I've encountered in other countries too.
Alpacas.
Shut up. And this is something, a lot of people that don't live in the U.S., they like to rag on America for certain things, right? Like, we don't use the metric system. We still use like feet and inches, right? And we don't use like
Imperial.
Celsius. We use
It's
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Right? They're all like, oh, get with the program, right? But one thing that America is correct on is that when you go into a building and you're on the ground level, that is the first floor. You go to other countries.
We've argued this already.
Yep.
You go to the ground level and then climb up a flight of stairs, and they call that the first floor.
Yes.
And that is false, because you have to have at least one floor, or you don't have a fucking building.
We've argued many times about this, you and I, Tony.
Was
And
this in Germany?
And pretty much anywhere else.
And I remember.
They'll have
Really,
zero-
Dave, we've
there's
argued
0,
because,
1,
we've never argued about it.
No, that's correct, though. And I like, instead of calling the basement the B and the sub-basement SB and then the garage, no, just have -1, -2, -3. It is so simple. It's so simple.
Right, but are you arguing?
Yes, I'm arguing against the fact that, no, you do not have to have one be your first floor. You do not have to have
No,
that.
but the first floor
So let
should
me
be
ask-
We
one
all
or
exist
should be
in
at 0.
We exist at the existence of 0. You can go up and you're on 1.
No.
You're not on 2 floors. You're on the first floor, up above. Think about it like that. You're one floor above.
No.
You're two. When you would be on
If we're
your
counting-
third floor,
Shut
you
up,
would then
we're
be
counting
2 floors
floors.
above.
No. We're counting floors, right? A building that only has one level has one floor. One.
In America.
First floor.
No.
I'm
You
sorry,
you
I
are
will
on the
not be
first
swayed.
floor. If you want to go above it, you would be
Exactly.
1 floor above it. And if you want to go up to your third story, your third floor,
Dude, we're not counting, relative to the first floor. We're counting,
yes, that's how all the world does it.
Well, they're wrong. I will not be
Yeah,
dissuaded.
like 30 feet up is third floor. So 3.
Okay, or the way that the rest of the world sees it is that they're two floors above.
I have a 1-story apartment. I don't have a 0-story apartment because if I did, I wouldn't have anything.
Yeah,
It would have been
it'd be
very
flat.
interesting. You wouldn't have much to say about it.
It would be a flat. Sorry.
Only in England.
And I wonder where they got the name from then.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I'm with Tony
Oh,
on this. That sounds
Surprising.
stupid. Like, I'm gonna go to the 0 floor.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Who says that? I'm going to
Well,
0
like,
floor.
what about
Well,
lobby? Lobby, then one.
You know they do that on cruise ships, right?
Cruise ships are all just like,
Yeah, but they have to do that because there's decks below that are for the workers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not confusing for...
So you're totally okay then with them going floors 10, 11, 12,
They don't have
14,
floors on
15,
ships.
16.
oh, that's
They're
another,
decks.
That's another burns my bacon. Like, people are so fucking pussies that, oh my god, if it says 13, it's bad luck or whatever.
Oh, yeah, they go from 12 to 14.
Right, like
Not in Europe
like-
and the rest of the world.
Like somehow in quantum numbers, it's not really the 13th floor by calling it the 14th.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's just,
Yeah, I agree with that. That's
anyway,
stupid.
America.
and that's what burns my bacon.
America.
So we're actually on the final beer of the night.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll talk about this one. This is the Prairie Pirate Noir, and it's from Prairie in Oklahoma. It's pretty good stuff, and it's an Imperial Stout. It's 12%. It's real dark black color. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, man. It has like a chocolatey, almost kind of like plum or date flavor to it as well. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
What
so
do you guys
it's
think?
their Noir Imperial Stout, and this one is aged in rum barrels.
Mm.
We had the apple brandy one on an earlier episode.
Yeah, I think that was 12.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and if you have more information, let the listeners know, man.
I just wanted to fill in that bit there.
Cool. Well, yeah, man, I enjoy it. It's good stuff.
No, I mean, lots of flavor.
Sarcasm.
It's actually a lot different from the apple brandy that we did.
Mhm.
So it's nice that there's a nice distinction between the two. I don't know if they do any different treatments besides that
I
to
think
their
so.
noir.
Yeah.
No, okay.
There's been other barrels, but I've only
Okay.
tried the apple brandy as well.
Yeah, I mean, do we
Well,
know?
actually, no, that's not true. I've had the wine barrel noir, which was also awesome.
Oh, okay.
I mean, pretty much everything that
Yeah,
they
like
do is
this
good.
is the noir ones are like, in my opinion, the best prairie beers.
Well,
Yeah,
the bomb. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people love the bomb, and like it's good, but I really love the noir ones.
I'd have to say it is the bomb.
Would you have to say that?
Yes. That's the only way I could describe it. 2 words.
The only way.
Duh. Bomb.
Didn't they do like a spicy version of it? Like it was kind of like pico de durante. Like,
Or picanti.
oh god, but like a spicy version of it, kind of like the Mexican cake.
The bomb, you mean?
Yeah, didn't they do one with like habanero peppers?
Well, just regular bomb has chilies in it.
okay, that's what
Yeah, it's
I
kinda-
guess that's what I was thinking.
As
Okay.
they say in
it's
Spanish,
similar
mas
to
picante.
Hanapu's
Okay.
Imperial Stout.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay,
Picanti.
That's why I like it. Very good, very good.
So, Dan, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is a good follow-up to yours and Tony's, discussion over America. It's the people that are taking this shit that they see on, like, the MTV Awards seriously, like, saying, oh, Kanye West for president in 2020. And then like, there's, like, actual, media out there that's reporting it as if it's even the most remote possibility. And I think it's the most ludicrous thing. Like, almost as ludicrous as Trump or something. But, saying,
ludicrous for president.
Ooh, ooh.
Sorry.
Really, I mean, that's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah.
But, like, so is saying fucking Kanye West. But
Did
some
you hear
assholes
about,
out there are actually taking it seriously.
Did you hear the actor who plays Arrow, Green Arrow, said that he will run? Yeah, Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
He will run for Canadian Prime Minister in 2020 if Kanye runs for president.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Hey.
awesome. Good for him.
He might be the world wrestling champion. He did a good job on SummerSlam.
Yeah, he had a pretty entertaining match with.
Like that, he came out as the Arrow.
Yeah, they had
pretty
the
cool.
Green Arrow, Stephen Amell, and the Red Arrow of Adrian Neville against what Stardust and
King Barrett.
Yeah, King Barrett. Yeah. Yeah, man, and
Yeah,
he actually fit in with the other wrestlers. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, it was like the first celebrity that wasn't like, oh God, why are they doing this?
Except for Dennis Rodman.
Oh, okay. Well, Jay Leno wrestling.
Karl Malone did pretty good.
I believe Jay Leno won.
My lone ass dick.
Well, no, DDP. Well, no, did he? Or did Leno get the pin? I don't remember.
What about
Leno got the pin.
What about world champion David Arquette?
Let's move along.
Well, WCW did die after that, like a couple years later.
WCW. Scott Hall killed the guy.
That did happen.
Wait,
So, like in the 80s.
Yeah, Scott Hall killed the dude.
Really?
He shot him.
Back in the 80s, it was self-defense, though.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
knew this.
yeah. Like some guy pulled a gun on him and he was working at a nightclub and he took the gun from the guy and shot that guy. And he killed him.
Okay, but it was
He was like, yo, Chico.
No, he didn't do that. He gave him the razor's edge.
Well, I mean, it's funny you mentioned that with the story of Jimmy Superfly Snuka that came out, that a lot of people are mistakenly thinking is recent.
That he just killed somebody?
Like, that shit happened 33
40
years
years
ago,
ago?
30, something like almost 35 years ago.
Wait, so what happened?
Like, Snuka, about 35 years ago, I guess had some altercation with a female, I think it was. And they had like a fight, and I guess she sustained injuries and died. I don't know the whole story. But, he was eventually acquitted from that, and like, it wasn't an issue. And now, like 35 years later, for some reason, they're like reopening it, and he actually got arrested again just the other day for that.
Yeah, how crazy is that? He's 72 and he's got stomach cancer.
Dude, they can't really have a case on him right now. I mean,
Very
that was
strange.
so long
Very
ago.
strange.
I don't know what they could really do.
Unsolved mysteries.
I mean, not saying that it's okay, but still, like, it was so long ago, and like, he got away with it, but he got off then, so. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Plus, I met the guy a couple months ago, and he was real nice, so that sucks. Hope that it works out.
Yep, sad for wrestling.
Dude,
Right.
wrestling has been having some fucked up luck lately.
Yeah.
Lately.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even more, like, in the past couple weeks.
Yeah, like, at least the big names. Like Hogan and now Snuka
Well, Piper.
and Piper dying,
The shooting at the Performance Center that David mentioned.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of just weird shit
Because
going on.
the-
Don't you dare bring Florida Man involved in this. He's got his own issues.
Yeah. But, because everyone's calling this is the new wrestling renaissance that's taking place. It's starting to build popularity again, so it kind of sucks that all this shitty news is coming out.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So, fuck saying Kanye for president. That's retarded. Anyway. Next.
Well,
Next.
you know what burns my bacon? Weathermen.
Like the motherfucking weatherman.
How many places in this time and day do you literally go looking for someone's prediction? Here's my prediction of today's forecast. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna turn you on like, oh, let's see what so and so some bloke says, you know.
Bloke.
Yeah. Watching all that English soccer, sorry.
Crikey.
And all the stupid shit they say, like, oh, we might have a little weather today. Fuck you for telling me how I should fucking dress.
There's weather every day.
Tell us whether or not.
Like, we're gonna have a little weather. When do you ever have a little weather? It's either gonna be everything or not.
There will definitely be a daily amount of weather every day.
Like, there'll be a little bit
the
today.
climate will exist. Period.
And then they have the nerve to tell you, and you know what? And make sure you bring an umbrella. Fuck you! We gotta have a fucking rain jacket. Don't tell me to bring a fucking umbrella. You have stock in umbrella companies or some shit?
I swear they helped out Publix and all the other places. Like, Hurricane Erica's coming, hey, go by the water.
Yeah.
Go to Publix. I was like, oh shit, that's right. The storm is supposedly coming here. Oh, I need some soda. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to get any of that. How about some water? Oh, no. That's all gone too. Oh, what's going to happen the next day? Oh, it's going to completely fucking miss us. Okay.
Well, you probably shouldn't be getting your hurricane supplies when the hurricane's coming here, though.
No, I was just shopping and I forgot about it. I was just like,
you forgot about it?
Yeah.
Well, you don't watch the news either?
No, I don't. I don't like the news. It's negative.
Yeah, and he's like, fuck the weathermen. I don't want to hear their predictions about hurricanes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's other stuff that you should know. There's other stuff that you should know, like, they're shutting down this road for 2 hours.
Oh, well, that's what the internet's for. I can filter out what I want to hear and don't hear.
I thought you were going to say, like, about how weathermen they're basically just guessing. Like, it's,
Well, yeah. Is there anything else that you can get paid to guess?
I guess, odds makers and, gambling.
But they actually do research.
I mean,
they do research.
There's
What's the research?
No, they have like
they lick their finger and they stick it up.
No, they have
It's gonna be windy today.
No, they have like satellite models and shit like that. That fucking
they have.
We'll be right back with our sky view forecast as soon as I go out.
This is gonna get me in trouble, but I mean, there might be a reason to why there's less like old men telling the weather, and now it's like hot chicks telling the weather.
Oh, I don't know. It's when you look at Channel 6.
I have a theory as to why they're doing that.
Ratings?
Yes, that is my theory.
Yep.
How did I guess?
Well, there's some pictures going around on the internet that's viral, and it shows I don't know what it is. It's like a boot or a hammer or some shit tied up to against the wall by a dock, and it says it's their weather telling service, and if it's like. If this whatever it's tied up is passing this line, then there's a thunderstorm, and if it's passed by this, there's a cyclone, and if it's past that, it's a hurricane. If it's past that, you shouldn't be reading this.
Huh? Sounds accurate.
Yeah, I mean,
basically, if you don't have to go outside when it's raining, then just don't.
And if you do,
then
just
be smart.
Just get in your car.
Yeah.
You'll dry off.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell me to bring an umbrella.
Yeah, you get wet when you use an umbrella. That kind of burns my bacon. Umbrellas.
You could always just get a bigger umbrella, but
no. But I'm saying like when you get into the car, the door's open. You have to close the umbrella. You're still gonna get wet during that process of closing the umbrella.
not if you're quick enough.
Oh, you're quick enough, Dave?
I'm very fast.
That's what she said.
How fast are you?
You should know. Look at me. You should know.
Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look at me!
That was the most awkward stare ever.
Right.
He looked at him. Yeah,
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide behind the laptop.
You can't hide your eyes from my gaze.
You said, never mind.
I was looking right at that. I'm like, don't you fucking do it.
Yeah.
So, JJ, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon? It's a specific thing. Rock Band 4 is coming out. And, so, as many people know that, you can use your old instruments, for both PlayStation and Xbox. But it just recently got announced if you plan on using your instruments on Xbox, you're paying a little bit more. Instead of a $60 game, the game is $80 for you. Oh, Tony's already mad.
Well, no, I'm just like kind of wondering how they're going to enforce that.
Yeah. So anyway, the pack in it is the adapter in with the game to use with whatever device you want to use for your Xbox. PlayStation uses Bluetooth, so you don't have to use an adapter. It's already there. So it's a $60 game for you for PlayStation users, and for Xbox, it's $20 more.
That brings your bacon.
Yeah, like I figured, why should we have to front the bill for something that is a fault of the maker? Obviously Xbox came out and said, we didn't have a say in this. It's their technology that they use for the game. Sorry, there's nothing we can do. So I figure it's like Rock Band sold the most on Xbox platforms. So how about at least giving us some free DLC, some free songs, something to compensate for the $20 difference? Because on top of that, PlayStation, if you pre-order the game on PlayStation, you get 10 songs, free DLC. So they get a $20 difference in the game and 10 songs, and Xbox meanwhile gets the shaft.
Or you could just use their guitar.
No, but I'm saying there's a lot of people that kept their old instruments that still play the game or just have them sitting around. And it kind of sucks that, if you have an Xbox and you plan on playing Rock Band 4, you have to pay more than the other console.
In the scheme of things, that's like not really something to be so bacony burnt about.
No, but
bacony burnt?
Bacony burnt? I don't know. I think it just kind of sucks that, there's a difference between the two when it's the same thing.
I'd be more annoyed about not getting the same songs as the PlayStation people, but
well, there's exclusives. That's a whole nother burns my bacon.
That's a whole video game industry.
Well, that's basically what's happening here. Is certain companies, whether it's Sony or Microsoft, will pay the game manufacturer for exclusive rights to certain things, and maybe that's kind of what happened here.
Yeah, no, this was just a technology difference that they didn't have the tech, and it cost them X amount of dollars, I guess, to make the attachment.
That, or maybe Sony was like,
but if you buy,
fuck these guys.
But what Dave was saying, if you do buy the new guitar or the new drums or whatever, then it's the same price. It's $100 for the new guitar in the game for either console.
So are you buying the PS4 now so you get the free songs and you don't have to pay the extra $20?
Nope.
Because it's worth buying a $500 system for 10 songs.
It does have Pantera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. So,
boy.
So it's not a big deal, but still, that burns my bacon. I was sick.
I was a little weak today.
Yeah. Burns my bacon. Right. There you go. Sorry, I was sick. I had a cold last week.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
The Prairie.
Yeah, Pirate Noir.
Yeah. The Noir.
No.
I think we kind of knew that would be the...
yeah, I'd say that. What about the second?
I like the Orville.
No, it's Orval.
I did that to piss you off.
What about you, Tony? What do you think?
I'd have to go with the Peruvian.
Yeah. The Orval for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree with Dave. The Mad Dog Volcano Red, I think, is probably my second fave, man.
Dirty llama butthole.
I love it. Yeah, give me more.
Feed me more.
Yes.
So as always, guys, remember you can always find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped at Beer Bros BS. Email any of your questions to us at beerbrosbs@gmail.com. As always, you can find everything that we have here online at our website, beerbrosbs.com. You can listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, or for Jose,
Podcast Addict.
Podcast Addict. Thank you. As always, I'm your host, Dave the Big Librarian. You can find me on Tough Gnarl and maybe my new little startup company. Yeah, I started a company. Yeah, Apollo Information and Consulting, LLC. Still waiting for the papers to come back from the state, but yeah. It's a corporate company.
Nice.
And I am Dan. You can find me anywhere, and it's at Dan12Con.
Google.
Please don't Google me.
Google Dan 12 Con corner. You'll see some disturbing pictures.
I'm Tony, and you can't find me.
You can't see me.
Hat Sourpuss. That never happened.
No, sourpuss never happened.
Oh.
JJ, the metal chef.
Neither did
The
Nannerpuss.
Terminator chef.
I love Nannerpuss.
Nannerpuss.
What was that?
It was like a Denny's commercial with like a fucking talking
Oh
banana pancake thing.
Yes!
It was like the banana standing on a pancake.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nannerpuss.
Nannerpuss!
Yeah, it had this like stupid song. It was
Sounds like you're saying menopause.
It
But
was like, Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss.
Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss!
Yeah. I love pancakes. That's right.
That was a nice ending. Anyway,
Anyway, guys.
hey, well,
All
cheers
right,
to
then.
that.
Well, all right. Good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.